So here they come then, and it is like you're out that leads the way. Robbie Watts sits there in second position as they head down. They can't flip the first time. Robbie Watts having a real go. But the race leader now, Clive Europe behind as well. Falco Wow trying to find a way past to gain a position. He's trying to go past Owen Smeets. I'm sorry, no, Brenton Tell, isn't it? It's Smeets that leads the way. Or he was, but Robbie Watts has took it now. So Watts leads from Smeets. Third is Watts. Fourth is, I think it's Tell, isn't it, there in the fourth position, but now Falco Wow right behind Owen Smith, and he's up on the inside as they head into Mansfield. He gains the position then up to second position. Go Falco Wow, he had a 4-place grid penalty, but he's already up into second. So here comes Robbie Watson, he still leads the way. Then Falco Wow goes off the road, he goes towards the tyre wall. But misses the tyre, will manage to bring it back onto the circuit. A big moment there. He's going to lose second to Tell now, who's got past Smeet. Smeet goes third. There's Martin Byford in the only D-Tech Formula Ford. He runs in a fifth position. So then, here comes battle for second out the gooseneck, and wow, straight onto the back of Clive Europe. He goes up on the inside as they head into Mansfield. Actually, that puts him third. As the rest of the field make their way down the hill. And the rest of the Formula 4 field here starting to split up here at Cadwell Park. The fifth round of the championship, I think, but we've got a red flag out, so that will bring a slight pause to proceedings. Here we go again then. Robbie Watts leads the way. Second Tell, third Europe. Fourth is Falco Wow, and he's already having to go back to Clive Europe as they go up the hill now. They will not pick third because Europe defends the place, and he's having a go at Tell around the outside for Park Corner as they head now into the right turn window. He can't get that done, but that's opened the door for Falco Wow. He goes third, so Wow up to third. Behind Tell and the head of Smeet. It looks up on the inside there as they head into Gooseneck. Can't find a way through as of yet. They head down the hill, down towards Mansfield, and he goes diving late on the brakes. That will put him up into second position then. So Falco Wow, he moves up into second here at Cadwell Park, and it is Robbie Watts that still leads the way. Second is Wow, now he's got ahead of Tell. So Falco Wow up into second position here. Deputy Motor Club Formula 4 Championship. He got that position into Coppice. First quarter, he's about 3 seconds off the leader there. Good battle further back. Martin Byford leads that one. Just behind him is Paul Presgraves and Damon Bland. Presgraves all over the back of Byford. Martin Byford raced a Volkswagen Golf in the British Touring Car Championship last year. The Sean Hollenby Volkswagen Golf that was. Now come Paul Presgraves, have a go going down to Mansfield. Not as yet, Martin Byford still leads that scrap of cars then. The Formula 4 Z-Tech ahead of the winged machines behind it. So here comes Watts then, he still leads the way. Gap though is down to 1.3 seconds after the second lap of this restart. A shortened race of course. 10 minutes plus 1 lap. White flags have gone out because of the very slow, the dangerously slow revelation of David Woodsworth Dale. It was a revelation that caused the red flag. That was the Paul Young machine. Danny Hands couldn't make the start because, as well, really gets into the back of Watts because Danny Hands had a big crash in qualifying in his Van Diemen RF10. The car crashed out at Mansfield and ripped a few of the wheels off. Paul Presgraves there is ahead of Martin Byford, so is Damon Bland. So Byford lost 2 positions in the last lap. So here comes our new race leader then, Falco Wow. He leads the way then as he heads down the straight. Second is Robbie Watts. So the position changed just down at the mountain. Owen Smeet still chasing after friend Tell in the Van Diemen RF09 ahead of Owen Smeet in the Reynard S84 with a Bottic engine in it. Owen Smeet's the only driver out in Class B. leaders down into Mansfield, and it is still Wawa that leads after gaining that position. When they crossed the line, Falco Wawa was 1 second ahead. This championship, Robbie Watts comes into this with a 12-point lead over Danny Hands, but of course Danny Hands will not finish either race this weekend. Leaders through again. Owen Smeet is there in third on 77 points. Of course, Robbie Watts to be worried about Falco Wawa after his disqualification in the last round. He's only on 28 points compared to Robbie Watts' 99. 71 points difference. But of course, and in this championship, she is correct. There is no drop scores. So that helped out Robbie Watts. There is the weld machine of Timothy Tudor in the Cactus RC97. So that will be used in Formula Renault in 1997. So Wawa and Watts through again. Robbie Watts not really allowing Falco Wawa to get too big of a lead. You can see there's a small margin between the two leaders as they head up the hill towards the right-hander at Park. They power down towards Chris Kirk, long right-hander. And they head into the gooseneck. Really sharp right, then left. So wow, that was a not massive lead for Robbie Watts. Look back for third position. Sprint 2 Tail is slowing, isn't he? Look how slow that car's going towards the gooseneck. And look at the speed. You can see the difference there. As Owen Smith's blue flag throughout, even just to warn Two Tail there is a much faster car approaching him. I'm sure that car is going to be heading towards the paddock probably, that Vandy Minar F09. He will head into retirement, as have Martin Byford. And of course, Danny Hands and Paul Young didn't make the starts. Only 8 cars circulating now, and into the lead, Robbie Watts. Robbie Watts leads again. Now what's happened here? Then Falco Wawa has obviously made another mistake. He needs to stop making those if he wants to win this championship. So Robbie Watts leads this lap, and 1 more to go, we reckon. And there's a couple of car lengths between the 2 cars there, and Robbie Watts heads the way. He led by 4 about 4/10 of a second when they crossed the line last time. Late on the brake, Falco Wawa gets right underneath the rear wing of the leader. There Woodsworth Dale goes right, and I wonder if he can pull off and retire from this race, because his fastest lap is a ridiculously slow 2 minutes 36, over a minute off of the leaders. White flags are going out there. So we wait for the leaders, and they've got the car to lap, and it's Robbie Watts just ahead of Falco Wawa. As they head now out of Park corner, Robbie Watts has to quickly dash to the right hand side of the circuit, not to hit the car Greg and Thurston, as they now head up the hill. That's one more of the Totus Formula Renaults they've lapped. And now Wawa going round the outside of Robbie Watts as they head into the right hand at Park, and he goes right round the outside, squeezes Robbie Watts under the grass on the inside of the circuit. So we got a new leader. Falco Wawa goes back to the front then on this last lap of the race. He's now ahead of Robbie Watts, and I think he may well just be able to stay in front, but Watts is right behind him still, with car left or so behind. I'll head down into Mansfield. And here are our results, and it was Falco Wawa that took the victory, only by 4/10 of a second though. And behind, Owen Smith just managed to defend off Paul Predsgreaves, who was closing him in, only half a second behind the end. And Damon Bland finished the top